Hello my friends, my name is SammiiCake and welcome into Stardew Valley. And we're back in our little home and it's raining outside. So I have played this game a hell of a lot since I last played it. I'm pausing it because I want to talk for a little bit. I've got over 60 hours on my other playthrough. So I have been playing this a lot. I think I know what I'm doing. I only think. I say that and I did something wrong straight away. Yay. So, it's raining, which means we have a free day to do whatever the hell we like. We are going to make friends, I guess. We'll just talk to everyone and try and befriend people around this area. Also, I think a good thing to do is to get loot. Because these are quite useful. Oh. I received a stone. Awesome. I forgot I did that. So I just got a... how do you even say that? It's a geode. Is that geode? Is that how you say it? But we got one of them. And I want to try and like show you around a bit around the game. Because I know what to do, so I want to like give hints and tips as well in case you want to play this game. When it's raining, it's best to just use up as much of your energy as possible. And you'll like be able to you'll understand more later on in the game. This is probably not the best way to put your farm. So I did this, but in my other playthrough I did a different style in the end, which is a lot better style to do for your farm. And also, it's best not to cut this grass yet. Leave that be for now and just do everything else you can. Because you'll need the grass later on in the game, and I'll tell you when and why. Whoop whoop. But this sort of grass is okay to cut, it's just this sort of grass you shouldn't really cut. Okay? Okay. Later on in the game, you can get a horse, which is going to be amazing. Can't wait to get the horse, because I'm on my playthrough I got a horse, of course, and it is so much faster to get around. This is going to be useful, of course, to get faster to get around. Oh, it's closed on Wednesdays, of course, so I can't go to the shop and I can't buy anything because it's closed on Wednesdays. I don't think I showed you this before, but there's a mart here. I might have showed you it before, actually, and that's pretty much your enemy in this game. It's the enemy of the game, and you're meant to like not fall for the traps. So don't do anything with that. And with these geoids, you can give it to the blacksmith, and he does this. Yay! And sometimes you can get minerals, or is it minerals? Yeah, minerals like that, and you can donate them to a museum. So we're going to do that quickly. This is here. This is the museum. And as you can see, Gunther's going to tell us about the museum, but how it's empty. Sad, sad. Abysmal. There's a single piece in the entire collection. Oh. I don't know what sort of voice to do for him. I want to like wolf stash or something. What's this? You found something. Let me see it. I have actually. Remarkable! It's a very old. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it is yours. I can donate it. I've got a favor to ask you. Okay, go ahead. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals you have devoid? We can make a groundbreaking discovery together. And who knows, if you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. I would like that. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring me the objects. Okay, will do. So I'll do some donation, because if you donate, you can get cool loot. I haven't given away any gifts yet. So let's donate and give him this thing. Woo! We would have got money for it. That is useful. So we need to make parsnips, and we need to do that. So we need to get a gift, give a gift to someone. And I believe, I hope I am right, that a little dude called Harvey likes daffodils. So we're going to go to Harvey and give him daffodils. And there's also another thing we need to do, and that is go to the homeless guy in the tent, and we need to try our best to befriend him as much as possible, because we can get a very useful hi Harvey. We can get a very useful something from him. Hi! Wait, have I not met you before? You're You're welcome. And I won a friend. Yay. Why did he... I don't know. I don't get it. Okay, whatever. So, we've done that. There's not really much we can do other than just talk to people. So we're going to try and talk to as many people as possible on this first day. And boom. Another good thing to do on rainy days is to go to the beach and forage. And there's also worms. If you see a worm like this, that means you can dig it up like that with a hoe. So that's what I just did then. So if you ever see worms around, use a hoe on it. There's also this thing here. We need 300 pieces to fix it. We've only got 10. So we can't exactly fix it yet. But it'd be very useful if we could. Where's that fishing rod? Sammy! Oh my god. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in his weather. I got the wrong voice for him. But I like Sebby. Maybe a bit too much. Oh, Sebby. I don't really know what to do because not many people are out in this weather because it's like, oh, rain, I don't like the rain. Except Sebby, he likes the rain, so he's out in the beach. I would do the same, to be honest. That'd be so nice to be out on the beach in weather like this. But since it's raining, I think this is a good time to go fishing. So we're going to do a little bit of fishing, get the stamina down. It's best to use as much stamina every day. So, yeah. Whee! I hit. I know how to fish. I've done fishing before. See, look at me fish. Yeah! And that's the basics of fishing. Sunfish. I thought sunfish only can be caught on a sunny day. And obviously it's not sunny today. Oh well. Fishing is quite easy if you get the hang of it. I mean, at first, when I first did it, I struggled quite a bit. But it's actually quite easy. And it's a good skill to have, especially to level up. If you're going to start off fishing, I would do it like in a pond or something. Because if you do it in the ocean, it can be a bit harder there. So just go to your pond and just fish there. That's what I would recommend, at least. And then with all your junk and stuff, just put it in the freaking thing because there's no point keeping it. And at the beginning, don't be scared about throwing stuff away because likelihood you can get it eventually. So you might as well just like throw as much stuff away. Apart from stone and wood. Stone and wood are quite valuable, so you probably should keep them. But you can't sell them if you want because you can buy them from Robin in her shop. But then again, I wouldn't really recommend that because it's a waste of money. I mean, it depends how quickly you want to make money. I mean, if you want to get as much money as possible from the very beginning, maybe, yeah. But it's not really much point at this point because it's not that much money that you'll get from selling rocks and stuff. At least I don't think so. Probably like 1 gold each, which isn't very much. So, as you do stuff throughout the day, your energy level goes down. So at the moment, mine is at 3, which it's a bit low. It's a bit low, okay? But do not worry. If your energy is low, just go to sleep. If you get to 0 and you keep doing stuff, you get exhausted, which it isn't too bad, but I would not recommend it because the next day you will wake up with like half your energy, which is not good. And also if you get exhausted, you need to eat something because you just walk around really slowly, which is not good, of course. You don't want to walk around slowly because it takes you ages to get back home. So I would not recommend getting exhausted. You can also eat something, but you'll still have the exhausted thing on your above your energy thing, which means that you cannot, I repeat, you cannot get all your energy back for next day. Not good. But anyway, that's it for day 3. We're going to go on to day 4. And look how much money we made. Not much, but it's something at least. I mean, at the beginning of the game, you don't really make that much money, but you will eventually make a bit more. Another good thing to do is look at the TV. You should do this daily. And one of the key things you look at is not living off allowance, but there's other one called, I just can't remember what it's called, but it's about cooking. And it's very useful because then you can learn new recipes to do more cooking when you get a kitchen later on in the game. But also another thing is a fortune teller, and she tells your fortune. So today I got bad luck. You can see by the bats. And it doesn't really like concern you as much at this point of the game, but later on it actually does quite a bit more impact to you. You saw earlier on in the game I got the geoid, whatever it's called, and depending on your luck, it's depending how well that's going to turn out. And that's on the day you get the geoid, not the day you use the geoid at the blacksmith. It's actually on the day you get the geoid. And also luck like helps you on loot you get from monsters, I believe, and it also helps you on how easy you can find stairs in the mines later on, which I'll go through at another time. And then also you can find out the weather for tomorrow. So tomorrow it is going to be a beautiful sunny day. This might not be exactly a good thing, but whatever. And I forgot, I haven't upgraded my watering can, because you can upgrade your tools at some point, and when you do, they take up less energy, and also you can do more than one at a time, which is going to be awesome. You really want to upgrade them, but for now you can't. And then you can also level up your skills. So if we go on this, skills, we got farming, mining, foraging, fishing, combat. So already my foraging is level 1, and at level 5 and level 10 you can actually like, it's like a skill tree, so you can go down one way if you want to. So that'll get pretty interesting eventually. For now we're just doing this, watering our crops, because these need to grow to make more money, which is going to be useful in the near future. And we also got mail, so we should really read that, but let's water this quickly. So we're going to check our mail. We got advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pia's got you covered. Stop by Pia's General Store. My God, an affordable size 24 backpack? I need that. But unfortunately, I can't afford it. I don't know how much it is yet, but I can't afford it. I'm telling you this now, I cannot afford it. So now we've done all our I don't know what to call it, all our deeds for the day. We just got to use up all the rest of our energy now. I think like for me, what we should do though is try and get enough wood so we can fix a bridge on the beach. Because if we fix the bridge on the beach, that means we can get a lot more foraging items, which would be quite useful at this sort of level of the game. Good luck! So when you're first starting off a game, the best thing to do is to forage. And that's just go around picking up as many items as you can find. It could be from the beach, it could be from the forest, it could be from up north from your farm, it could be from the waterfall, the lake area as well. Just look around and see if you can find anything. So I got a few things. I didn't have to get much in this foraging session, but I still got some things, but it'll be useful for me in the future when I'll just be useful for me in the future, wouldn't it? And because I've got no energy, I'm going to go sleep and move on to the next day. I made 500 gold, which is a decent amount. It's not that bad, is it? But now I'm on the next day, and it's a Friday. It's the 5th of spring of you. And my parsnips have grown. And what's this? Hello, Sammy. You seen this cat here? Oh my God, it's adorable. I found this sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray poor little thing. Oh, I think it likes this place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good cat? Yes. I'm going to call it Cakey. No, I'm going to call it Cake. It's Cake. So, Cake for cat. Cake for cat. Well, little Cake, you'd be a good kitty now, okay? So cute! I'm so happy I got a cat. So it's a new day. To a family and your customers, the team members will move around cycle. Okay, so this means that the mines are now accessible, which means I can kill monsters and stuff, which is cool. And also, we've done our first journal thing, which is get parsnips. So we need to buy more parsnip seeds and sell these ones for a nice price, hopefully. And also, on things like this, on Friday, oh fuck, I wasn't meant to do that. Oops. On Fridays, what a waste of money. I can't be bothered to restart. As I was saying, on Fridays, and on Sundays as well, in fact, there's a new thing, well not a new thing, there's a certain shop that opens on every Fridays and Sundays. So I'm going to show you what that's like now, and it's down here in the forest. So you can exit your farm from down this way, and if you go south and then left, so west, Go southwest and keep going west, west, west until you find this lady here. And this is called a traveling merchant. And she sells all sorts of crap for you. One thing you can get is a rare seed, which it's season of 4, so we don't really need it. We've got battery pack, salam, bream. We don't really need anything from here today, but this is completely randomized. You don't know what you're going to expect from it. One thing you should always keep an eye out for are items you need for bundles, which we'll find out about later on in the game. So this includes stuff like rabbit's foot, duck feather, I can't even think off the top of my head right now. Well, sometimes you need like lobsters and stuff, so it might be useful, but it's not a good idea to spend money this early on in the game, especially that later on when we have more money. So we should really concentrate on making money for now. So we're not going to buy anything today. And another thing you should really keep your eye out on is for iridium sprinklers. They are really awesome sprinklers and they're very useful. So yeah, keep your eye out for them. Since the shop isn't open yet, I'm going to do some foraging actually, so I'm not going to go in there yet. So I'm going to go down south and look around. Woohoo! So this is a backpack we can buy, but it costs 2,000 coins, and we can't afford it right now. But it'll be so useful once we can afford it. But for now, we've got to make do with what we got here. So here we can buy more seeds. I've already told you about this place. We can also sell stuff. It sells for the same price if you put it in your box, so it's okay if you sell stuff using this. So if we do this, we get loads of money. Look at all that money we got now. So the best thing to do now is to just buy something. So what I'm going to buy, we need more seeds pretty much. So as you can see down here, up here now, I spent all my money on seeds. I mean, ugh. Smallmouth bass. That's to be easy to catch actually. But we're not going to do fishing quite yet. But I'm going to show off all my seeds. I got loads of seeds because we might as well. We need seeds. I also got a bit more variety because it's a good idea to have variety for bundles later on, which I spoke about earlier. So we got quite a few seeds. A good idea is to have these sort of seeds, which if you read here, it says keeps producing after that. So once you grow it, it keeps producing stuff every few days. And you don't have to replant it, you don't need any more seeds. And those sort of things are good because you can make good money out of those sort of things. But we need, because this one is a special one, as it says here, it grows on a trellis. So we need a fence in behind it. We'll sort that out later. Going to grow for potato and cauliflower here. And we're going to plant as many of these as possible. Unfortunately, because I am so low on energy at the beginning of the game, we can't really like plant loads and loads and loads of this. It's just good to have a good amount of this so we can sell it later on, and we don't have to worry about buying more as well. For now, I'm going to plant some here of the beans. Here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it said we needed something else, didn't it? Yeah, it said we needed fencing, so we're going to get fencing as well. So, wood. Can we actually make fencing? Yes, we can make a wood fence. So we're going to put a fence here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to plant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's how you plant these sort of plants. And you can walk through them as well, like other plants which you can walk through. So now we're going to water them, and we're just going to see how much we can actually get watered before we run out of energy. And depending on that is how much we're going to grow on this farm. Because ideally we should try and grow as much as possible as soon as possible, just so we can have like enough money to do stuff. I mean, another good income would probably is fishing, but honestly I don't really want to do that right now. Wow. We will eventually, but I think we should stick to farming for now, because I think that's like a good way to make money. Of course, we have to wait like 4 days for it to grow, but still it's a good way to make money. Okay, we are out of energy, so we can't do anything else. We just got to wait on till the next day. Best thing to do now is just forage, like I said before. Just try and get as much as you can from the world. And as you can see here, we can now enter the mines. So, got a little cutscene going on. We're going to do this as well because we might as well. It's just also another good way to make money on this game. Hi. I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. So there's probably good ore down there. But dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore is the only thing you'll find. Here, take this, you might need it. Take this, it's dangerous to go alone. We got a crappy little sword. A rusty sword, thanks. Name's Marlon, by the way. I run the adventurous good, right? I thought I'll keep my eye on you, prove yourself. I might think about making you a member. Alright, thanks. So, this is the fuck. Okay, yeah, we shouldn't actually do this when we have no energy whatsoever. I got you for a daffodil because I'm not walking around like that. As you can see, I'm exhausted. Oh, that didn't give me any health or anything? Fudge! Okay, you should probably look if you get health from it before you do anything. So yeah, I've got to walk all the way back to home like this now. So don't be stupid and make the same mistake as I did. Okay, you got it? You got it. Okay, I'm back home. It took me like 2 hours and getting time to do it, but I did it. And I got up a level in farming! Yes, I can make a scarecrow, which we will need, okay? Okay. And I also sold some stuff, but not much. Because I didn't have much to sell. Plus I've sold a lot of it in the actual store rather than in the supply box sort of thing, so. Yeah, for TV, don't forget, fortune teller. I'm very lucky to say today I should definitely go to the mines and just travel through it and see what I can find in there. I've also got some parsnips. I do not want to eat the goddamn freaking parsnip. And now we should do some watering. So it's gonna be a new day. It's a good old day to start a new day. Okay, so we've done our farming for the day. We've done all the watering. I could plant some more seeds, but I'm gonna leave it for now. And we're gonna just go straight to the mines. Actually, I should make more inventory space. Then we're gonna go straight to the mines. For the mines, you need a sword and a pickaxe. It's also optional to have a hoe, but you don't necessarily need that. It's mainly if you want to get artifacts and stuff, which would be useful for the museum. When I did it on my playthrough, I didn't really use a hoe because I didn't really know much about it. But now I do, and I would recommend using a hoe because it'd be annoying to get for artifacts later on, so you might as well get it as soon as possible. Although it can take up quite a bit of energy, so yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to the mines, and then we're gonna go through the levels. And there'll be enemies in there, but we'll keep an eye out. We'll keep a good eye out. This is also randomly generated every day, so each time you play this game, it's gonna look different. Also keep an eye out for what you're mining. So I'm doing these rocks because they only take 1 hit. If I did something like this, it'd take 2 hits. You want to try and consume as less energy as possible. So that's what we're trying to do. There's also enemies like this, but this one's easy. 1 hit KO. When you adventure mines, first off, adventure as much as possible. Like that. Second off, try and kill as many enemies as possible. I mean, it might get a bit annoying at some points, but it's useful because then you can get as many items as possible. When you start exploring the dungeon, try and kill as many enemies as possible from the very start because they can open up a ladder for you, which means you can get on to the next level, and it also means you don't consume any stamina by doing so. But also you need to be careful that they don't hit you, because if you hit you, you're gonna have a bad team. See, look, that just opened up a ladder for me. And also a good idea to get as many of those as possible. And also, early on in the game, you might want some copper. But these are actually really easy to get later on in the game, so do not worry too much about it. I mean, you can even buy them from the blacksmith if you really want to. So if you get loads of money, you can just go, okay, I'm gonna buy this, woo! But they're also useful to upgrading your tools. which we'll go into later. And we also need to get a furnace, which we'll go into later. For every 5 levels, you get an elevator, which means you can come back to the level anytime you like, which is awesome and useful. If you don't want to know how many levels there are of mines, then don't listen right now. But there's 120 in total. So I'm going to leave my mines now because I have no more energy, so I can't adventure anymore. And I also killed all the enemies in there, so I can't like mine or anything either. So sorry about that. But since we're done in there, I have also got no more inventory space. Oh, Abigail is there. Hi. No? Okay, I can't talk to her. Sebby isn't here though. He should be soon. Let's keep an eye out for Sebby. Sebby! Because one thing Sebby likes, he's not even in here. What the fuck? Where are you, Sebby? Sebby! There's Sebby. One of the things that Sebby likes. Oh, what a jerk. Is quartz. So I'm going to give him one of these quartz. Because I want to woo him. Yay! And that's actually a thing. Who would you want to be in a relationship on this game? Who would you want to be married to? It could be a boy, it could be a girl. And would you actually like mind who I choose? Like, would you want to choose for me? If you have anyone in this game, who would you choose and why? And would you like me to do that person or not? I'd never say would you like me to do that person, because I'm going to quite literally be doing them. But it's up to you. What you want to see on this channel. I'm going to get rid of bug meat because we don't need that. We do kind of need slime, but we might get loads more later on, so I feel like money is more important at this point of the game. And earth crystal, I'm going to get rid of it as well because they can be quite popular to get later on in the game as well. So, sorry earth crystal. For everything else, I'm going to keep it because we need to give this to gun. Actually, no, I'm going to get rid of it because they're quite easy to get. Quartz I'm going to keep because they're good for wooing Sebby. Okay, all my stuff are back. Sleep for the night? Yes, please. We can see how much money I make. And I think I'm going to leave this video here for this game, for Stardew Valley. So we have 600 coins, which although actually, we've done this, we can get 100 coins from that. We need to build a cube, craft a scarecrow, and reach level 14 in the mines. Oh, hi. Well, I'm going to leave this video here on Stardew Valley. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, comment, subscribe. All of it is so great. Appreciate. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time there. And that's it for this video of Stardew Valley. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a cake as a day. Bye. Hey, go. Stop. Stop. Oh, you're a fun girl, whatever. Aren't you? Yeah, I guess I'm doing this first. She's insane in the membrane. Right, let the power be mine. That's another thing you should probably know about this game is that this saves on the day you actually go on the day. So you can't keep restarting the day to change this. You have to just go on to the next week. This is a bit annoying, but in a way it's actually a good thing.